Hey, it's Kirsti Patterson here from Forever Body Yoga. Thank you so much for joining me for this flow. We're going to be looking at how we can fire up our core, connect into that center, finding our power. We're going to really open up the body, fire up the legs and the shoulders, so that then we can rise up, standing tall, creating space in our body, owning our space and owning our voice. I hope you enjoy this flow, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel here so that you can be notified when more flows come out, so you can continue to build strength in your body and stability in your mind. I hope you enjoy this. Let's get to it. We're going to start our flow with a reset to connect to that core, fire that core, and help us find that power within our bodies. So have those feet planted about hip distance apart, knees up to the sky. We're going to come all the way down onto our backs. Take a moment here to check that you're breathing into that belly. Hands are down beside the body. Take a big breath in here and a big exhale, lifting that pelvis off the mat. And we'll start taking small pulses here. At this point, if this is challenging for your body, you can take a yoga brick on whichever height is right for your body to rest there, or else to have a slightly smaller pulse. Do whatever is right for your body. Breathing in here, breathing out. On the next big breath in, we'll bring the arms up to the sky, palms facing forward. Breathing in here, breathing out, bring the right upper arm to hover off the mat. So bending that elbow, creating that goal post with the right arm. Breathing in here, reaching through those right fingertips. Big breath out. Another big breath in, reaching through those arms here. Breathing in, breathing out. Left upper arm coming down, hovering over the mat. Breathing in, reaching through those fingertips. Big breath out. Another big breath in, bringing that left arm up. We're going to mix it up a little bit now, doing something different. Keep that pulse going, small pulses, so that we're not coming into the hamstrings and the quads. Small pulses help us to focus on the glutes and on the core. Breathing in here, reach through those fingertips. Exhale as we bend that right arm so the elbow stays high. It's that forearm that is coming back. Palm is up to the sky. Big breath in here. Big breath out, pushing through that right forearm. Coming from the shoulder blade to fire up. Pushing in here. Feeling that fire from the shoulder blade through your rotator cuff. Pushing in there. Big breath in. Big breath out. Keep firing. Big breath in, reaching all the way up with the right arm. We'll switch sides now, so big breath in. Big breath out, reaching back with the left arm. We've got that sensation that the forearm is on the ceiling above us, pushing into the sky. Big breath in. Big breath out, push from that shoulder blade, pushing the forearm up above you. Breathing in here. Breathing out. Another big breath in. That left arm will extend. Now we're going to combine those. So breathing in here, breathing out. Both arms will come back together so those elbows stay over the shoulders, forearms on that ceiling above you. Big breath in here, big breath out. Fire through those forearms. So we're driving that movement from the shoulder blade. Big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in, both arms will come all the way up. Turn those palms forward. Exhale, the hands can come all the way down onto the mat. Hold that pelvis now, and we'll come down in one long line. We'll bring the hands behind the head now, knitting those fingers together. Breathing in here, checking you've still got that connection into the belly. Big breath out. Rising up, we're pushing down in the front of the body towards the back of the mat, thinking about that connection from the pubic bone, the hip bones, and the base of the sternum here. Gaze is forward, looking up towards the ceiling. Big breath in here, big breath out, coming all the way down. Those elbows stay up to the sky. Breathing in here, breathing out, rising up. And as we're here, we're pushing down into the mat, where that bra strap line or that heart rate monitor would be around the back of the chest there. Big breath in here, big breath out, coming all the way down. Elbows stay high. We take another big breath in here. We're going to start adding it up. Breathing in, breathing out, rising up. Lifting that right heel off the mat. If that's okay, you could bring that right knee over the hip, flexing that right foot. Big breath in here, big breath out, big breath in here, big breath out. That right foot will come down, the head will come down. Another big breath in here. Exhale, rising up, lifting that left heel, if that's okay for your body. You could bring the left knee over the left hip, flexing through that left foot. Stay active in that center, pushing down through the center. Breathing in, breathing out. Another big breath in here, big breath out. Left foot coming down, head coming down. We're going to add a little bit more now, so see if it's right for your body. So we're going to breathe in here, elbows up, exhale, rising up. Right heel coming up, right knee over the hip if that's okay. Left arm extends, breathing in here, breathing out, bringing that left forearm back, thinking about what we did just before. Big breath in here, big breath out, big breath in, big breath out. Right foot down, left hand back, head down. Another big breath in here, big breath out, rising up. Left knee coming up over the hip, right arm coming up. Breathing in here, exhale, right arm coming back. That forearm is pushing into the sky. Breathing in here, breathing out. Another big breath in, big breath out. Left foot down, right hand back, head down. We're going to add a little bit more now, so always check that that's right for you. Breathing in, breathing out. We'll rise up. Right heel up, right knee up, left arm up, bending that left arm back, forearm is on the sky. So big breath in here, big breath out. Bring the knee into the chest as you push through the forearms. We're working across the body here as we fire away. Breathing in here, keep drawing that knee in towards the center and pushing through the forearm. Breathing in here, breathing out, right foot down, left hand back, head down. Big breath in here. Big breath out, rising up. Left heel up, left knee up, right arm up. See how that feels? Bring that right forearm back. Remember, at any point you can bring it back down. Breathing in here, breathing out. We bring the knee closer to the center and push through the forearm. Big breath in, big breath out. Another big breath in, big breath out. Foot down, hand back, head down. We're going to add one more layer, so check if it's right for you or stick with what is working. Breathing in here, breathing out, we're rising up. Right knee over the hip, left knee over the hip, left arm extends, bringing that left forearm back. Big breath in here, big breath out, push through that forearm, lift that tailbone. Big breath in here, big breath out, big breath in, big breath out. Right foot down, left foot down, hand back, head down. Doing the last one now, so a big breath in here. Big breath out, we'll rise up. Left knee over the hip, right knee over the hip, right arm extends. Bring that right arm back so the forearm's on the ceiling. Big breath in here, big breath out. Push through that right forearm from the shoulder blade, lift that tailbone. Big breath in here, big breath out, another big breath in, keep pushing. Left foot down, right arm back, head down. Nicely done with firing that core, connecting to that center. From here we're going to come onto all fours, so you can step the feet to the side of the mat, push yourself up and over, or if it's right for your body you could bring in knees into the chest, roll yourself up and over. So we're going to have those hands underneath those shoulders. Those knees are underneath the hips. Thinking about that connection in the spine. So we're thinking about that long line from the sacrum, the scapula, the skull. Keeping those in one long line. If you're like me and you've got your glasses on today, there may be a little tipping of that head as we keep our glasses on. Do whatever is right for your body. Big breath in here. Check you're still breathing into that center. We're not sagging down, we're pushing through the hands, rising up. Toes can be flat on the floor, or you could have the toes tucked, whichever works for your body here, whichever gives you stability. We'll take a big breath in here. Big breath out. We'll step back with the right foot. Those right toes are on the mat. Keep that center active. Keep those hips even. Keep pushing through the hands. If that's okay, you can start toe tapping here. Check those hips stay even. We're not leaning into the left side. If that's okay, you could bring the right leg up and take small pulses here. Breathing in here. Breathing out. Bending that right knee. The shin hovers over the mat, and then we open that right hip. Small pulses here, slow, controlled pulses. Bringing that shin over the mat, push back through that right foot. Again, flexing that right foot, standing on that, active on that. We'll bring that right shin back onto the mat. Big breath in here. Check we've got that line. Big breath out. Stepping back with the left foot, toes connecting into the mat. Breathing in here. See if you can toe tap that left foot. Check that left hip doesn't pop and you're not leaning into the right hand side. Bend that left knee. Bring it under the body. Hover that left knee. Open that left hip towards the left side. Small movements here, smaller than we think, so that we can keep those hips even. One more pulse. Shin hovers over the mat and we kick back through that left foot as if we are standing on that leg. Big breath in here, big breath out. That shin will come back down onto the mat. We're going to tuck those toes. Big breath in, big breath out. Push down through the hands, lifting the knees off the mat. Coming into your downward dog. Adjusting where those feet are. Maybe they need to come in or out for your body. Bending those legs, thinking about maximum length through the spine. Remember, you can always bring your knees down into tabletop if that's better for your body. Big breath in here. Big breath out. Walking those hands back. Chest coming down onto the thighs. Into our happy squat. Finding length in the back of the legs. Extend those a little bit. Focus on keeping that length in the spine. Big breath in here. Big breath out, softening those knees. We're going to push down through the feet. Inhale, rising all the way up. Hands coming to heart center. Now we're going to focus on really finding that connection in that spine. Finding that neutral pelvis. We need that length. We need that connection so we can stand tall. So we want to check that we're not tipping that pelvis forward or tucking that pelvis back. Thinking about that connection. A lot of us tend to tip forward if we are seated for most of our day. So just check what's happening in your body. Finding that connection. Check that those glutes have some tension in them when you're standing here. We're not locking the knees and tipping forward or doing the opposite and coming back. We want to rise tall. Thinking about that connection from the sacrum, the scapula, the skull. Most of us will be bringing that chin back a little bit to allow that connection in the spine, creating more space in the back of the neck that will allow us to project that voice, to speak up. From here, with one hand on the front of the pelvis, one hand on the sacrum, we take that strong walk to the top of our mat. Big breath in here, hands come to the side, close the eyes down for a moment or take a low gaze. Take a moment here to think what your intention is, why it is that you want to stand tall, why it is that you want to speak up. Lock that into your mind. Take a big breath into that. Big breath out. We flutter the eyes open. Inhale, the arms come all the way up. Exhale, bending the knees, hands coming down to bricks or the floor. Step back with the right foot, right knee coming down. Pushing into the front foot, inhale, rising up, firing that back glute. Big breath in here, big breath out. The hands are coming down to bricks or the floor, stepping back into your plank. Knees down, maybe forearms are down, whatever's right for you. We all bring the knees down. Chest and chin come down. Stay active in the center. Flatten those feet. Elbows are high. Pushing the heel of the hands into the mat. Tuck the toes. We rise up into our downward dog. Adjusting for your body. Feet in or out and bending the knees. Pushing down through the hands and the feet. Thinking about even weight. Big breath in here. Big breath out. We bring the right foot forward. Give it a hand if it gets stuck. Left knee comes down. Inhale. Rising up. Big breath in here. Thinking about the space from the hips to the ribs. Rising high. Exhale. Hands coming down to bricks or the floor. Stepping the back foot in. Push down through those feet. Inhale. Rising all the way up with a long spine. Exhale. Hands coming down to bricks or the floor. Step back with the left foot. Left knee coming down. Pushing down through the front foot as we rise up. Bring the hands into heart center this time. Pushing the heel of those hands in together. Breathing in here. Breathing out. Feeling that connection from your chest, from your heart space. Breathing that through those lungs. Big breath in. Big breath out. Rise up with those arms. Exhale. Hands coming down to bricks or the floor as we step back into our plank. Push down through the hands, rising up in the center. Knees down, chest and chin coming all the way down. Elbows are high. Flatten those feet. Push down through the heel of the hands coming into your cobra. Tuck those toes, rising all the way up into your downward dog. Adjusting for your body. Big breath in here. Big breath out. Left foot coming forward. Right knee coming down. Inhale, rising all the way up. We're going to bring the hands together at the base of the spine. Weaving those fingers together, thumbs are against the sacrum. Take a big breath in here. Breathing out, we push the thumbs down the body, opening that chest, lifting that chin a small amount, opening that throat, allowing yourself to open that chest, open that heart and speak up. Big breath in here, big breath out, softening, bringing those thumbs back up the spine. Inhale, arms coming all the way up. Exhale, hands coming down to the floor or bricks. We step the back foot in, push down through those feet. Inhale, rising all the way up. Hands coming to heart center. Checking back into that intention, back into your purpose. Standing tall, speaking up. Maybe feeling some heat through that center, heat through those legs, opening that chest, opening that throat, finding space in your body. From here, we'll take a big breath in. Those arms will come all the way up. Hands coming into heart center at prayer. We're going to step back with that right foot onto the toes of the right foot with a bend in that right leg. Coming into our crescent lunge, thinking about being active in the center, rising tall. Bring those arms all the way up here. Big breath in, reaching higher. Big breath out, hands come to the chest in prayer. From here, we're going to work on rising up into a high knee. Some stability work, so we're strong when we're standing in our place. So it may be that you're toe tapping, maybe you're working on just lifting that knee, maybe you can hold that knee. We'll work through those options. So we're going to move into the left leg, moving more weight into the left leg. Big breath in, we step forward with the right foot. Maybe you're toe tapping here. Maybe you're working on just bringing that foot up. Maybe you can bring that right foot up, holding that, flexing that right foot, keep pushing down with the left. Big breath in here. Big breath out, we step back. Whoop. Step back with that right foot. Always working on my stability. Big breath in here. The arms will come all the way up. Exhale, we're opening to the right hand side of the room. Big breath in. Continue turning towards the back of the mat. Right foot forward, left foot back. Bending that left leg on the toes of that left foot. Hands are at heart center, and we'll practice that on the other side now. So big breath in. Big breath out. Stepping into the right leg. Toe tapping with that left foot. Maybe you're working on bringing that left foot up. Maybe you can hold that left leg up. Breathing in here. Breathing out with control, we bring that left foot back, placing the toes down onto the mat, bending that knee. Inhale, those arms are coming up. Exhale, pivoting towards our left. Hands coming to heart center as we continue towards the front of our mat, into our crescent lunge. Right foot back, toes down. Big breath in here, big breath. We're going to work on a little bit of our tree now. So we're going to step that right foot forward. Take a moment here. Little flex of that chest comes forward, arms come back. Switching that chest, shoulder back. Coming back, arms coming forward. A few moments there to open the chest, open the shoulders. Switching that around. Thinking about that core each time we're drawing that center together. And then those hands will come into prayer at the heart center. We're going to start by finding that connection again, making sure we've still maintained that line in our body here. Always wanting that connection. Heel of the hands pushing in together at the heart. It'll help to switch on that center again. So we're pushing our weight now into our left foot, coming onto the toes of the right foot. See if you can bring the arch of that right foot into the calf of the left leg. Big breath in here. You may be able to bring the arch of that right foot all the way up to the thigh. I'm working on holding that, so I'm going to keep my right foot on my left calf. If that feels okay for your body, you can always bring those arms up, standing strong as the tree, and you might want to be a snow angel here as well. You could be the leaves on the tree, spreading your words. Hands coming into heart center as we place the right foot down. We'll try that on the other side. So finding that connection again, always checking we've got that connection into our body as well as into our intention. Moving our weight into the right foot. Soften the knee, checking we're not locking that. Coming onto the toes of the left foot. Maybe you can bring the arch of the left foot onto the calf of the right leg. Keep pushing down through the right foot, rising up. Maybe you can bring that left foot, onto the right thigh. Breathing in. See if you can maybe have those arms reach high. Maybe you can spread your wings here. The leaves of the tree, spreading your words. Hands coming to heart center as you place that left foot down here. Closing those eyes down or taking that low gaze, connecting back into your intention to stand tall here in this moment. Feeling your voice. You may want to take a big breath in here. And a big breath out, sighing out, feeling your breath, feeling your words. Another big breath in here, and a big breath out. From here, we'll bring those arms all the way up. Exhale, bending those knees. Bend them as much as needed, bringing the hands down to the floor, bringing that right foot back. Shin is diagonal across the mat. We're going to end up seated, so bringing the seat down onto the floor, then that left leg can be crossed under that right or opposite, whichever feels right for your body. We'll be coming into our relaxation now for a moment, just to check into that breath, check into that body. So remembering that relaxation can be anything that feels right for your body. You could be seated like this, or you may prefer to be comfortable, if it is comfortable for you, to be in our traditional views of what Shavasana looks like, our relaxation. Eyes closed, lying back. Take any version, any mix of anything in between, or any alternative that feels right for you. Breathing into your body, maybe taking a low gaze or closing those eyes down. You can place one hand on the heart and one hand on the stomach. Feeling your breath, feeling your heat. Feeling that connection to your core, your power. It may feel right for you to have both hands on the heart space, feeling the rhythm of your body. Taking a deep breath in here and a deep breath out. Another big breath in and a big breath out, feeling those shoulders releasing, your body connecting into that mat. Settling into your own rhythm now. Maybe you want to take a moment here to note the sensations that were in your body, the thoughts that came into your mind, thinking about your intention to stand tall and to be heard. Remembering that you can use these sensations to support you when you are off of this mat, taking yoga into your life. Allowing your physical practice of yoga here to support your decisions through the rest of your day. Slowly wiggle those fingers and toes, making circles with the wrists and the ankles. If it feels right for you, you could bring the arms up above and back behind you, reaching from one end of the room to the other. You might feel like a hug. You could bring the knees into the chest, wrap your arms around them. Maybe roll from side to side over the spine. And from here, with either a low gaze or eyes closed, rise up to a seated position in whatever way feels right for you. We take a big breath in here. The arms come up all the way above the crown, hands meeting in prayer. Thumbs coming down to the space between the eyebrows. May peace be in your thoughts. Thumbs coming down to the lips. May peace be in your words. Thumbs coming down to the heart center. May peace be in your actions. We bow our heads. Thank yourself for creating time for your mind and for your body today. And thank you from me for joining this flow. I hope you enjoyed that and that you feel that little bit taller now, that little bit ready to speak up, to hear your voice and to share your voice. Please leave a comment if you enjoyed that. Let me know how you found that so that I can continue to bring you what it is that you need. I hope you go on to have a beautiful day, and please subscribe. Click that bell so you'll be notified when new flows are up, so that you can keep connecting with your mind and with your body, building strength and stability in both of those, wherever it is that you are. Have a beautiful day, and thank you for joining me.